From a televised story from creation to production of the fictional play Asteroid City, to the actual visualization of the play of the same name, we're thrust into separate worlds in one sitting. The play Asteroid City portrayals of a fictional playwright, Conrad Earp, Edward Norton, as he writes this fictional play of the same name. In it, we follow a grieving war photojournalist, Augie Steenbeck, Jason Schwartzman, arriving at the small city known as Asteroid City for a junior stargazing convention where his son Woodrow, Jake Ryan, will be given an honor award, alongside other teenagers. Dina, Grace Edwards, Clifford, Arstal Meehan, Ricky, Ethan Josh Lee, and Shelley, Sophia Lillis. Their astronomical ellipsis event was interrupted by an alien, Jeff Goldblum in the broadcast, who takes a part of the meteor and leaves, leaving our ensemble to wonder about the aliens' whereabouts, allegiance, and their own role in life and its meaning. These two stories are differentiated with color and aspect ratio, which helps us determine which of the stories we're currently viewing. The televised story is narrated to us by the host, Bryan Cranston, as he takes us through the journey of the play's production, in black and white and with a 1:37 aspect ratio. The visualization of the play Asteroid City is in 2:39s wide with vibrant color. Although the differentiations were added to not confuse the audience, Wes Anderson's stylistic choices managed to leave me with some confusion. I did enjoy the different styles, all revolving along the same message of the meaning of life and accepting one's role within that life, whether or not we understand it. Letting the story continue as director Schubert Green, Adrian Brody, tells Jones Hall. However, with Anderson's style of dialogue, composition, and now variations, I couldn't stop but wonder what was going on, what was real and what wasn't. But maybe that's the point. See, if the message behind the movie is to continue life or the story, even though you don't see meaning to it, then this confusion and unknowing whether the play or city known as Asteroid City is fictional or not is intentional. However, there is a drawback to this level of complexity, that being the potential of leaving the audience confused and or not fully grasping the notion/message of the movie, leaving them to say that this movie wasn't as good as it could be, even though confusion and uncertainty is the message behind the movie. Although I was confused at the end, I still enjoyed the movie, even with its complexity. Wes Anderson's composition still continues to fascinate me. How intricate it is and the level of detail within composition, especially when involving camera movement, was amazing to see. The mise-en-scène was very aesthetically pleasing, where I kept looking at every set piece. The acting and music, alongside composition and cinematography, made the movie very enjoyable. Although I wasn't able to fully follow along with the plot, I was still enjoying the story, watching it unfold. As far as the comedy goes, most of it was enjoyable, but there were some parts that flew by my head, mainly because the comedy was mostly centered around dialogue. Overall, Asteroid City was an interesting viewing, of which you're left unsure what was going on, or what's real, and of the plot. Anderson's signature aesthetics and filmmaking techniques continue to shine in this movie, and what truly fascinated me was Anderson's stylistic structure of the movie. It baffled me because I couldn't pinpoint various aspects that I've learned over the years of screenwriting, and yet it was very enjoyable. Although I was left confused, once I learned that might be intentional, made me smile.